YouTube, what's happening? It is Thursday, August 7th. And you know what? NFL's into preseason week 1. So why don't I get in preseason form too? Let me get a little bit of practice in before the regular season begins, right? Doesn't that make sense? And maybe I just want to be a little bit degenerate tonight and actually play on some of the games because I'm gonna try to be watching these as much as I can. There's 3 games today. There's 3 games tomorrow. There's a slew of games on Saturday, and there's a couple on Sunday. I'm going to do just the 3 games today. I think I might just do a video just to get the feel, the flow of NFL rolling every day. Yeah, just why not, right? Preseason, let's have fun. So we have our 3 games. We're going to look at depth charts, look at the news of who's going to play, who's not going to play, usual stuff like that. I don't have stats. Obviously, it's preseason. There are no stats yet. So we'll go by what we can. So we have 3 games. Let's stop wasting time. Let's go ahead and jump to the first one right now. All right, so the first game is going to be Colts at Ravens. It's going to be at M&T Bank Stadium. It's super cheap to get in. Obviously, it's a preseason game. The spread opened at Colts by half, but now it has Colts at 6.5. And there's a really good reason why is because they're actually going to be playing their quarterbacks because they have a quarterback battle. Ravens aren't expected to play many people. It's a 36.5 total. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we can on the depth chart. So I have the Colts depth chart right here. This is from ESPN, so it could be the most accurate thing, yes. But hey, guess what? It's something we can look at. It's better than nothing, right? So Richardson is supposed to be playing. Jones is supposed to be playing. They're supposed to go up to see who's going to be the starter. If it was me, I know who I would take, but that's just me. Yeah, you can see, I don't expect some of these players to play, but you can see that you can come down. And this is also good so we get to learn who's on the team because there was a lot of movements in the offseason. And using the preseason, we get to, get an idea of who is where, who moved around. That way we're not in week 1 going, when did so-and-so join the team? I didn't know he joined that team. See, we're doing that now. We get that out of the way. So, and then we can see their defense. We get to come down here. We can see who played. And then we got a lot of questionables, as in they're not playing. Come on, we know this. So, and yeah, and then there's your special teams there for Indiana. Let's go in Indianapolis. Why did I say Indiana? In Baltimore, you do not expect many of these players to play on the first line. So second line for sure, definitely third and fourth, and then whoever else isn't even on here right now. There's a lot of people on this depth chart right now. Look at all these people. Jesus, that's a lot. So you see, yeah, don't expect many of the starters for Baltimore. Obvious, makes sense. So for me personally, since I know, we come over here to right here. This is from Fox News for Baltimore. It's a family night. They're doing that at the stadium. Fun field night. Starts at 7. Something about the kids. Birthday celebration for the mascots. Fun stuff overall. Let's see. Baltimore. There it is. Baltimore's not expected to play in their key starters. Expected the Colts to play both quarterbacks Jones and Richardson, who are battling for the starting spots. There's also going to be special teams battle going on for the Ravens. So we'll see how that goes. That's going to be missed field goals probably if I had to assume. So Colts by 6 seems like a great play. You have 2 quarterbacks that are both, going to be playing for the starting job. Got to go for that one. So we come back over here, we look at that 6.5 on the spread. Yeah, I'll take that. Over, under, we got one team is going to be trying. They're actually trying to see who's going to be the better quarterback running normal plays, it looks like. Baltimore's so damn good. Their backups probably they're probably good anyway. So, I'm going to say the Colts. I'm going to go Colts 6.5. I'll take that one. Let's move on to the next game. All right, game 2 looks like we got Bengals and Eagles. Eagles don't have anybody playing, any of the stars playing. Don't expect them at all. Bengals have, though. You can see currently it's a 6-point favorite. That tells you right there they are. Bengals by 6, 37.5 is our total. Come on down here to, this is an Eagles specific website, fan site, or an Eagles news site, not fan site. So you can see Tanner McKee, you can see Tanner McKee probably. Defense, you got young players, but then we come down here, odds show the line, but it's part because Bengal starters are confirmed for at least some of the game. Probably first quarter, maybe more, we'll see. With there only being 3 weeks of preseason versus the usual, or what we're used to forever and ever, it's a little different to get used to. So, based on that, let's go look at some depth charts, shall we? So we'll start with ye old Bengals first, a depth chart, and see who's going to be out there. I cannot envision Joe Burrow playing more than, if he even plays, more than like a drive, period. And then you got Browning and then Riddler and then Thorne. They got weed these lineups now. There's so many people, man. Oh man, so you can see all the people on there and who does what. Man, P-Ron's back there now. See, this is what I'm using for. I get to see who's out there and see who's doing what, and yeah, exciting times. Man, just so glad football's back. Yes. Excited overall. So you can see the line, all that stuff. Good. Defense, we can see, look around, see who's here. Anybody of notes? Yeah, good stuff. Cool, cool, cool. And then special teams, there are your kickos and puntos and snappos and returners. Good stuff. Let's pop over here to the Eagles depth chart. Let's look at it. Let's see. Hurts, McKee, DTR, then Kyle McCord. My God, look at that. That is a we're getting to watch Kyle McCord throw a football today. How about that? AJ Dillon's the third string running back behind Will Shipley. And then, yeah, don't expect any of them to play. So we're going to see a lot of this team. Can this team still? That team's not a bad team overall if you look at it. Then the O-line, they can't be playing much. They don't have to cut many off either. Defense, you can see all the numbers there. And names, a lot of O's and Q's, but that makes sense. Yeah. And then your people there. So based on all that, based on the fact that we do have the Bengals playing for a little bit, I still think the Eagles have way too much damn talent. And they're at home too. Like the other one, we have a competition happening where you got two quarterbacks that are actually actively trying to see who's going to be a starter. They're going to be running actual plays, seeing how thing works, who does better. Here, the Bengals, yeah, they have the starters playing for what, a drive? Maybe? Yeah, give me the better team at home overall. I think the Eagles are just better overall. Their backups are going to face the Bengals backups maybe after drive one. But yeah, give me the Eagles at home +6. That just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I'll say Eagles plus, I need an NFL sheet. Eagles +6 is the play I'm going to take. Total-wise, with just straight backups on both sides. Like the other one, I kind of like the over. But this one, I kind of like the under. Just because the Eagles are going to do a lot of running, I think. Unless they're going to try to air it out with some quarterbacks, which doesn't really feel like their game plan because they're a team with Hurts at quarterback. And with Saquon, they're going to run the ball. So under and +6 would be the two I'm thinking here. So if this was 38, man, that'd be a key number. Ugh. Yeah. Give me the Eagles +6. We'll take that one next. All right, moving on to the last game is going to be Las Vegas to Seattle. And this one really isn't about the game. It's about the people involved in the game. So this is going to be Geno Smith and Pete Carroll going back to Seattle as members of the Raiders now. So there's going to be that whole part of it, that aspect. But yeah, I mean, Geno Smith ain't even playing. So let's keep it real. How much that actually matters. It's a preseason game. So who cares? But hey, let's look at some depth charts, shall we? Geno Smith, they going to play. From what I understand, from what I've read, they said the starters aren't playing. So I guess that would also include rookies. So yeah, of course, I love how one guy can play two positions. Good job, ESPN. What are we doing? This man has an identical twin, and they're going to play center and guard. Good job. ESPN in preseason form too. Come on. Give him a minute. Give him a little bit of time. So, yeah, you can see everybody here, blah, blah, blah. Yep, and then let's go look at the Seattle team. The highlights everybody seems to be focusing on, for what I've read, is they're focusing on how Milroe does in his first game, because he's going to have a lot of the action. So, and then Locke, they only have 3 quarterbacks on the team, so according to the depth chart, obviously. So let's keep looking at this. Look at all the teams. Cooper Kupp is in Seattle. Jackson Smooth, Walker, nice little team, not bad. Defensively, you can see everybody there. Both teams not playing starters, pretty much announced. I would be shocked if anything else happened. Other than that, it's a 4-point spread. See, if it's Milroe playing, he's going to be doing a lot of running, unless he's going to be throwing deep balls, because if you watched him in college, you know he can't really hit anything in the middle. So it's a lot of running in that. So I can expect the clock booming. We go back over here. It's probably going to be Zach and Damian too. Under. My guess, this feels like a 17-14 final type game. That's what it feels like, just off the cup. That's what it feels like to me. So I'm gonna take under. I'm gonna bump that to 38 though. I know it's 120. It'll probably be 130 for 38, but I want that push potential just in case. So give me the under of 30. Do we need that? Yeah, I will always buy the hook if I need to, especially in preseason where we're kind of just So, we should do a money line parlay too. We should have a little fun out there, shouldn't we? Shouldn't we? So yes. Where's my sheets? So we will take the under in this one, and then finally, let's go back over here to the main one. Who am I going to take in a money line parlay? Let's do it. I'm going to take Indianapolis. Why do I keep saying Indiana? I just did WNBA. Indiana plays today, so that's probably why Indiana's in my mind. We'll take Indianapolis on the money line. We will take. I got Philly +6. Am I ballsy enough to take Philly as +6? They're at home. And since he's going to play the starters they're only going to play for like the first drive. It ain't going to be more than that. So, and I think Philly's still a better team overall. So, way better than Cincinnati. Cincinnati's give me Philadelphia at home. And then give me, let me look at this Raiders thing again. Let me look at these depth charts one more time to see who. I don't like O'Connell at quarterback. I just don't. I just never saw anything I liked. And Cam Miller is the backup. Mostert is now with the Raiders. I think I'm going Seattle home. Yeah. Drew Lock's the third option. I would say Drew Lock over O'Connell is the second option. That's just me personally. So yeah, give me the Raiders as the money line option. So Raiders, Philly, Indiana, Indianapolis. Damn it, that's my 3-leg money line parlay. That's what we're doing. It's preseason week 1, day 1. So hey, whatever. Tomorrow there's be 3 more games, and guess what? We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna show depth charts, and we're gonna look at these too. So appreciate you being a drop, like, subscribe. Let me know if I missed anything, if I got something wrong. Let me know if ESPN got something wrong too, because you see they be making mistakes too. So drop all that, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more NFL preseason. How degenerate of us. Peace.